Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, as I said in my opening statements, you can't predict the unpredictable. What happened to JP was unfortunate. However, it was unforeseeable that something like this could have occurred from Michael Eisner. The university and the university officials that you heard today, Professor Flowers, the medical health professionals, they were all victims of deception. Deception by Michael Eisner. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today you heard evidence presented by Professor Flowers, who was assigned as his case manager ever since he was diagnosed as a paranoid schizophrenic. He had weekly check-ins with him to make sure that he was staying on track with his treatments and medications. He spoke to his therapist, who said that he was making great progress and that everything was on the up and up. However, Professor Flowers was the victim of deception by Michael Eisner. Michael was not taking his medications like he told Professor Flowers. Michael was not regularly seeing his therapist after January 1st, like he told Professor Flowers. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you're charged today to determine if the University of Pacifica was negligent in their handling of Michael Eisner's situation and how it could have prevented the attack on JP. And after testimony that you've heard today, it's imperative that you, as the jury, understand that this was an unforeseeable event. The University of Pacifica acted as any reasonable university would in their position. If they were being told that the person in question was taking their medications, was improving, and was on the up and up, they would have no issue. And just as they were told, that is what they believed. Unfortunately, because Michael Eisner lied to not only Professor Flowers, but to all of the university officials, we could not predict this unpredictable event. The STAR report team immediately supported Michael, the same way any other university would have supported their own students, to find out what was going on with him by setting up a mental evaluation, giving him a therapist, and having all of these mental health check-ins. Professor Flowers understands that the Student Code of Conduct is a guideline on how to handle situations involving student issues. And Professor Flowers understands that putting a paranoid schizophrenic out on the streets with no support system could have been a catastrophic mistake. Instead, he decided to just expel him from the dorms, keeping him in the school's community with the support system that he's already had, but removing him from the threat of potential more property damage. Property damage. That is what Michael Eisner foreseeably could have done after his first incident in the dorm that caused his expulsion. You also heard testimony today from an expert psychiatrist, Ryan Abramowitz, who explained to you that you cannot make a blanket safety statement about a student as the plaintiff's McAllister paid witness stated. You know, there are no bright line rules for when a STAR team is to meet. There cannot be a blanket warning. And the professor and the assistant dean wears the same hat. They both acted reasonably. There was no specific threat against the plaintiff to make an invasion of privacy of Michael Eisner that much more important. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you can't predict the unpredictable, and the unforeseeable is not seen until after the fact. Thank you.